Thursday, November 12th. You've had amazing stories over the last few days of heroism, of the way war has affected people. Now I have a different kind of story. This is the story of someone who was trying to sacrifice in their own way, only it didn't quite go according to plan. Listen to this. I made the vow to myself on the drive down to the beach cottage we'd rented for a holiday on the Jersey shore. For 2 weeks I would try to be the loving husband and father Evelyn had always wanted me to be. Totally loving, no ifs, ands, buts or maybes. The idea for this drastic experiment had come to me as I listened to the voice of a marriage counsellor on the car's tape player. You husbands must be careful of your wives, being thoughtful of their needs, the voice said. I knew that I'd often been a little bit of a selfish kind of husband, probably much too self-centred, but as a partner in a Wall Street investment firm, I worked hard. So after all, surely I deserved a bit of coddling. Love is an act of will. A person can choose to love, said the voice on the tape. Ashamedly, I had to admit that with Evelyn, I often failed to choose love. In petty ways, really. Chiding her for being late, insisting on the TV channel I wanted to watch, in my attitude that yesterday's news is worthless, throwing out day-old newspapers that I knew Evelyn still wanted to read. Well, for 2 weeks, all that would change. And it did. Right from the moment I kissed Evelyn at the door and said, that new yellow sweater looks really great on you, darling. Oh, Tom, you noticed, she said, obviously surprised and pleased, maybe a little perplexed. After the long drive down, I wanted to sit and read. Evelyn suggested a walk on the beach. I started to refuse, but then I thought, Evelyn's been alone with the kids all week and now she wants to be alone with me. We walked on the beach while the kids flew their kites. So it went. 2 weeks of not calling the office. A visit to the Shell Museum, though I usually hate museums. Holding my tongue while Evelyn's getting ready, even if it made us late for dinner with friends. Relaxed and happy, we settled into the holiday. That's how the whole holiday passed. So much so that I made a new vow to keep on remembering what the counsellor had said. Even when we went home again, I would continue to choose love. There was one thing that went wrong with my experiment. It's something Evelyn and I laugh about to this very day. On the last night at our cottage preparing for bed, I saw Evelyn staring at me with the saddest expression. What's the matter, honey? I asked. Tom, she said, beginning to quiver, then looking pleadingly into my eyes. Do you know something I don't? What do you mean? Well, I had a checkup at the doctor's a few weeks ago. Our doctor, did he tell you something about me, Tom? You've been so good to me. Have I got something serious? Tom, just tell me. It took a minute for it all to sink in. Then I burst out laughing. No, my love, I said, wrapping her in my arms. You're not dying. It's just me. I'm learning how to live and to love. I wonder, if you were to choose to put someone else's feelings first, if there was someone you could choose to love well, if there was, just for a day, someone that you could change your attitude towards, be a better friend, husband, wife, father, daughter, mother, who would notice? And how would it make you feel? And if you managed it for a day, could you manage a week, a month, a year? How different would your life be? One of my favourite passages from the Message translation, Romans chapter 12, beginning at verse 9. Love from the centre of who you are. Don't fake it. Run for dear life from evil. Hold on for dear life to good. Be good friends who love deeply. Practice playing second fiddle. Don't burn out. Keep yourselves fueled and aflame. Be alert servants of the Master, cheerfully expectant. Don't quit in hard times. Pray all the harder. Help needy Christians. Be inventive in hospitality. Bless your enemies. No cursing under your breath. Laugh with your happy friends when they're happy. Share tears when they're down. Get along with each other. Don't be stuck up. Make friends with nobodies. Don't be the great somebody. Don't hit back. Discover beauty in everyone. If you've got it in you, get along with everybody. Don't insist on getting even. That's not for you to do. I'll do the judging, says God. I'll take care of it. Our scriptures tell us that if you see your enemy hungry, go buy that person lunch, or if he's thirsty, get him a drink. Your generosity will surprise him with goodness. Don't let evil get the best of you. Get the best of evil by doing good. Well, why not take a look at that passage in the Message? Take a look at the phrases. Take a look at the verses. I wonder if that was the only passage of the Bible to live by, and you could actually do it, consciously choose to love from the centre of who you are without faking it, how different would your life be? What would it look like? And who would notice? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.